Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with the longest range deck in Clash Royale's history. This is going to be an impossible challenge. Because all of my cards have long range, we're going to be trying to snipe our opponent's units from the sidelines. But if they bridge spam right down the middle, how am I going to defend? Poor little princess can only take one punch before she goes down. If I get against elite barbarians, P.E.K.K.A.s, Mega Knights, and bridge spam, I might have to sacrifice a lot of my damage dealers that have literally no health. But if we play this deck just right and outrange our opponents, we'll probably get some massive positive elixir trades and annoy them to no end. If we can stack up enough stuff, we'll completely control the map. So let's go jump straight to some games with the longest range deck in Clash Royale and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. A huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. So it's time to assemble all the longest range cards in Clash Royale and put them in a single deck. I'm going to pop up with mortar at the start. If it hits the princess in the tower, that is going to be a 2-for-1 combo that I need to see. Unfortunately, he's going to go in for a witch. He's got long range cards too. Are you stealing my strategy, man? Are you trying to be like me out here? I think my dark goblin doesn't get hit by the princess. And then we also get one little hat. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can go for a princess and then activate king tower with this mega knight. That's good too. All right, so 6 elixir for 7. And I get a king tower activation. The only thing I don't like about it is you've got a random goblin barrel in the deck. Okay, so since we've got such long range cards, I think the way that we want to play this is be as obnoxious as possible. Really use their range to our advantage. So the golden knight, it's going to dash onto the tower if... Okay, it literally dashes onto the tower from the river if our opponent isn't prepared for it. That's very fun to do. I'm going to musketeer. I think it's going to be able to kill the elite barbarians, especially since we activated king tower. Not too big of a deal. This is how I'm going to play, though. If you set up a defensive expo, and your opponent spams into you, and you keep that expo alive, you can go for a mortar right after, and this expo is going to be really obnoxious for him. So first off, he's spamming stuff into the expo, getting himself a really bad trade. So what I can do here is I can go in for the magic archer and have that line perfectly, hit all the elite barbarians at once, hopefully, and then I can go in for the golden boy, make sure that he doesn't get any extra value. Ooh, the expo is going to kill that too. Oh my gosh. Do I go opposite lane? Because I'm expecting him to go in for a Mega Knight on top of the Magic Archer. Now he wants the Mega Knight here. Oh my gosh, he's just going to let that connect? Let's go, guys. So we can go in for the same strategy. I think that we want to tornado everything. Oh, I can't afford it. I'm poor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to jump on my tower again. Okay. I'm sorry, tower. You didn't deserve that. You deserved a bit better of a life. Let's see if we can dig ourselves out of this horrific hole. If I go in for a musketeer here, it looks like my tower is not targeting the outside goblin like it usually does, so that was interesting. I'm going to go and click the ability so we can dash on to elite barbarians plus skeletons and a witch as well. Ooh, okay, that was interesting. I totally expected you to do that, but you didn't. I guess the magic archer is going to get 2-tapped here, and I got to go in for a dark goblin. The princess will stay alive. We're going to use tornado. We might need to go in for a mortar just really defensively so the princess locks onto that as well. Are we going to kill the princess? No, the princess is going to die to the dark goblin. We're chilling. We're chilling. We vibing out here. Completely and utterly calculated. Okay, if I can kill this Mega Knight, we can still make this happen. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to go in for a musketeer. Golden Knight here. Need to get the dark goblin down like yesterday and then follow up with the princess so we can take the targeting from the goblin, which you would never want to do traditionally. But today, we're being a bit different. Okay, maybe I can go magic archer. Okay, Golden Knight's doing a lot of damage. Golden Knight popping off. Wait. I think that's going to kill. And then I can go for a musketeer off to the side. And then just tornado everything back. I didn't expect him to go for another mirrored elite barbarians at the river. I got to be honest with you guys. That was not in the cards for me. I'm going to go for an aggressive mortar because I think he's going to go in for something in the back. Okay, that's Mega Knight at the river. That's not what we wanted to see. But the mortar's going to walk onto the tower. Oh my gosh! It killed the princess! Guys, I'm telling you, I have a chance. That's a lot of damage. I just need to be able to tornado this off to the side and not take too much. Oh, baby! Please, Golden Knight! Magic Archer's on the tower! Oh my gosh. No freaking way. There's a chance we can do the dance. I'm going to go Princess at the river. Last possible second. That elite barbarian doesn't get a hit. He's going to Princess as well, but my Princess wins. My Princess better. She's stronger. She's more loyal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. One more. One more. Please. Please, Magic Archer. Just tornado this to success. No! He zapped me right as my magic archer got that hit. I had one more tornado tick and I would have won the game. I guess this deck is going to be way harder to make work than I thought. So let's jump out of the next one and see if we can bounce back. So we're jumping into the action. Let's see if we can solidify a comeback. I'm going to Dark Goblin here, and I'm going to easily activate King Tower with this Royal Ghost. So that makes me happy that I don't take any damage onto my tower, except the King Tower, and you guys are going to say that. You're going to be like, you took tower damage, but I'm happy to take that tower damage. Okay, if this guy is going to go in for a Bandit and a Magic Archer, it's obvious to me that he is also going to be running a P.E.K.K.A deck. And if our Magic Archer can lock onto that, oh, I was trying to use my range advantage, man. We still got the damage, but, you know, every single one of my cards in my deck has ridiculous range. Just like the Golden Boy, dashing onto that so then we can force out some more elixir from our opponent. That feels good. I might have to go in for a Dark Goblin a bit earlier here, and I don't know if I can stop this again with no damage. We'll see. I think that the Royal Ghost is just having a very deep affection towards that King Tower. For whatever reason, it's just going towards that every time. Okay, so if we're playing against someone that's got P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam and they're playing it well, and we've activated King Tower, we still can't let up on the gas pedal because, you know, last game I thought I was going to beat the Leap Barbarians Mega Knight player, and I lost by like 30 HP or something. So this time, it's going to be different. I want to go in for an xbow on the right-hand side when he's exhausted a Fireball on top of the mortar, which is a negative trade because he had already dropped elixir. Wow, he had a lot more elixir than I thought he did. Somehow he was able to go in for 8 elixir and then also afford a P.E.K.K.A. That doesn't even make sense to me. I thought for sure if I was doing like, hey, mortar is going to be able to kill the Magic Archer and also bait out a Fireball, I would be up enough elixir to go for the xbow on the right-hand side and win. But I guess I counted the elixir wrong. He was up a lot more than I thought he was. It is what it is. Dark Goblin's going to lock onto the tower, and he's going to Electro Wizard here. Okay, so the E-Wiz is going to be obnoxious. I'm just going to Magic Archer in its face so then I can kill it a bit faster. The Magic Archer fires faster, so it's able to kill it. The E-Wiz is a bit more slow and methodical. Okay, so I want to go in for Princess and then go in for a Golden Knight here at last possible second, so then the Royal Ghost targets that. If you want to go in for anything with the Magic Archer, the Mortar should be able to finish that off. And I do have Tornado, so I'm not too scared about this. So, ooh, is the Princess not shooting the Magic Archer? Okay, fortunately it does. I was like, yo, if you can somehow kill my Musketeer, I am screwed. Also, I love that I'm damaging everything down from a distance and we're finally able to use our range. This is ridiculous how much value we're getting from that Dark Goblin. And then the Princess on the other side. Oh my goodness. This is great. But here's the thing. I don't have many cards that can actually be served as a body blocker. Like, I'm dropping Musketeers and Magic Archers to protect my Mortar. That's how desperate I am right now. Okay, he's going to Fireball, so then he has no elixir. And the Mortar wasn't even on the map, and it still got the shot. Let's go, guys. That's lucky if I've ever seen it. I can't believe the Mortar hit the tower without even being there. I guess it's pain that you can feel without seeing it. That's horrible. Imaginary pain. Okay. I'm going to go in for a Magic Archer, and I think that I want to go in for a Golden Knight here just so we can stop all the bridge spamming the other side. We'll eat one P.E.K.K.A hit. It's not the end of the world. If it's 2, then it is the end of the world, maybe. But fortunately, that didn't happen. He Fireballs, so now he's down a lot of elixir. I don't know if he has P.E.K.K.A back. Please, P.E.K.K.A, so then I can Tornado it back. Are you going to P.E.K.K.A the river? You don't have elixir. Okay, he's 100% going to go in for a Zap. Doesn't? Okay, I'm just going to Tornado and blow your whole house down. GG. Well played and peace out. I'm glad that we were actually able to finish off the game with the Tornado. That was a fitting redemption arc. All right, so currently we're doing pretty okay with this deck, but we don't want okay. We want domination out here. So I want to go for a Mortar first play just because it's a pretty aggressive strategy. A lot of times people will go in for their best answer to the Expo with that, and then you can figure out what their deck is with it. So yeah, I'm not getting the best trade in the world. Like, I'll have to respond to the Zappies with 4 elixir, but overall, I think that I'll get a better trade than him. Since my Magic Archer is going to counter push and the Tombstone on his side of the map, yeah, it's not going to do that. I thought that was a minor, so I reflexively went and dropped the wrong thing. I'm going to Tornado the Goblin directly to the King Tower so I can stop that. And then I'm going to use a Musketeer to soak up the Goblin damage. That's not really advised, but, you know, that's what we have to do. Okay, what are you going to do here? If you go in for anything with that Royal Ghost, it's going to be a pain. It should die. Yeah, it went invisible, but it still got hit. Guess we got, like, the heat tracking arrows out here. They just know where the ghost is. Does the ghost even give off any warmth? I don't know. You guys got to let me know down below in the comment section. Are ghosts cold or are they warm? Do our heat tracking missiles of arrows even make sense, or are they magic? Okay, so I'm going to follow up with the princess because that's able to snipe that from the other side. If you want to go in for a goblin drill, that's not the worst thing in the world for me. The worst thing in the world is you somehow keeping the zappies alive and then resetting my tower and then winning the game. Oh, I spoke too soon. I'm a baffling fool. Maybe I'm not, though, because now his fireball's out of cycle. Can I abuse that? I went in for an expo. That wouldn't do much, but I want to do it anyway. Oh, wait. We can kill the bandit? No way. No way! That was on my side of the map! That was on my side of the map! And it hit the tower! That's dumb! Anyone saying Golden Knight is not one of the longest range cards in Clash Royale? Y'all gotta shut up now. That thing is crazy. That is so dumb. Clash Royale, you need to nerf it. I'm telling you right now, that is empirical evidence that that should never exist. That was so dumb. It was on my side of the map. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to go for a Golden Knight again, and then I'll follow up with a mortar. And I'm looking at the game, and I'm like, you know what? I think that the fireball with the princess and my magic archer together, it was definitely destined for this interaction. You got to have a very perfect mental fortitude to be able to conceive your opponent letting you get that type of Golden Knight value. Only possible when you're up that amount of elixir from the fireball. Definitely just joking with you guys. It was a stupid play. Somehow it worked out for me, but you know, we're blessed to have that work. I want to go for a mortar as close as I possibly can to the river, and then can I tornado his stuff into the tower, or just like get tower damage with my mortar eventually, or magic archer? You know, the good thing about this deck is I can tornado things closer, so that I guarantee that I get the Golden Knight hit. Oh, is the mortar going to get the hit with its death? Not quite, but he's not expecting a stupid princess at the river because, you know, he's not like really thinking, hey, this is a log bait deck. Guess what? I have infinite damage possibilities here. But especially the splash damage with the princess, Golden Knight, and magic archer, because those cards can end the game. So the redemption arc has been pretty real. Let's see if we can solidify a third win in a row. Obviously, if I go in for a Golden Knight at the start, he kind of saved my butt last game. He had longer range than our opponent's entire deck card combination. And if he can dash from the river, he has the same range as the princess, essentially. So that's dumb, right? Like, you wouldn't expect a melee card to do that. Anyway, we're playing against E-Giant. Oh my goodness. Well, this is something that you guys will see in the meta almost every game. Makes sense to be able to play against this. Oh my gosh, why are you raging that?
It's the hard knock life for us.
There's no way you break through. That's literally like no damage on me. I don't even think he gets a hit. He's got poison, and that's his only source of damage right now is the poison. Wait, are both the E-Giants out of cycle? Can I just immediately go for an expo? This could work. This could actually work. We might be able to break through a mirrored up Electro Giant deck because he doesn't have it back in cycle and has no elixir. Guys, I think we cracked the code. I think we figured out what you need to do. The only way to beat mirrored E-Giant is the longest range deck in the game. I put him to shame out here. Cycling the Dark Goblin in the middle, the long range cards that just simply shred E-Giant, and then using the mortar and the expo because they don't even target the E-Giant. So then the E-Giant doesn't get the reflection damage. So this game should be won, but he's got an elixir collector. And you guys know anything about elixir collector, he's going to stack up a lot more E-Giants. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to musketeer off to the side so then it's not going to get damaged down. I'm going to magic archer as well, as far as we possibly can. And interestingly enough, he's not doing anything with this. He's not going in for a mirrored up E-Giant. I'm not going to give him an expo because he would E-Giant that immediately. You've got a furnace? What are you doing with that? Do you actually think that the furnace is going to do something? Nah, this guy's just going to take a gigantic L. It was actually pretty funny to watch him skilllessly spam his Electro Giant, Skeleton Army, and all of his stuff at the river right into princesses and my splash damage. We're splashed on through, took 2 towers to 0, and this guy didn't even have a chance at winning this one. I guess having 2 buildings and a lot of range cards does counter Electro Giant. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.